Hi, today I'm going to show you how to create a pricing of flashing within Revit for a curtain wall. Normally what I tend to do is to use a CAD file profile of the pricing and then overlay it within the profile family. And I tend to trace trace the family once it's traced using the line tool, and I create the reference plane. It depends how you kind of want to manipulate the parameters. Make sure that you don't constrain anything, because if you constrain thing, it's gonna kind of create a lot. So just create the profile and then put the reference plane in place, how you want to manipulate it, how you want it to behave. And so once you've done that and you're happy with what you've done, and then from there you can add dimension, and then from the dimension you can create the parameters, which I have done. I'm gonna show it in a minute, which I've done already. So once you've done that, and then create your dimension, and from the dimension then you can have your parameters. So I'm gonna show, just reset everything, already saved it. So these are my dimension, and then from the dimension I've created a thing, and you can see within each profile I've left a gap of 0.2 mil, and even here as well, just to create an illusion. And once you've done that, so the gap can be within 0.2. This the closest it can be, and it's not gonna constrain. And from there you create your parameters. I'm gonna test the angle parameter. So let's change it to 95 and see how it behaves. That's how I want it to behave. And you can drop other pricing from this side. If I want to drop him a bit to, I say 200, so it can drop. And then he can also uh, change the height of the core. You can also change the width. The width is 40 mil at the moment. We can also change the height, how you want it to be. So we'll leave it there. And the core is 40. You can change it to 50, 30, 28, depending on the transform or Mullion gap. Once you've done everything and everything is satisfied, one of the things that you should do, never make your parameter an instant. You should always be a type. So once you've done that, you can load it into the curtain panel editor. Don't use generic, but make sure that you bring it to the curtain panel editor, because you want it to be a panel. And then in the curtain panel editor, what I've done, I've created a sweep family on plan. Yeah, it's just a basic sweep, and you can see that there's not a lot of parameters, because all the parameters we've done is within the profile family. So it's just a sweep family, and I believe everybody can create a sweep family. So what I've done basically is just a line. I think it should be on noise. Yeah, it will be on elevation or exterior of front. So it's just basically a line on 3D. I guess it's just a line. Let me change it to, let's go to 3D. But this is just a line basically. Just if you create a line, you constrain the line thing, and then you add your profile. And you can see just the profile that we created. Once you've got that, and then you can press finish. And anytime you bring your profile, in order for you to bring all the parameter created in the profile, so you take on property tab on the profile, and every parameter that we've done with the look profile family, we can import it into this title family. And by using, everybody knows how to import, so just click on this and then import all the family. What's important, you'll see all the family that we created, they're all here. here. And one of the beauty about profile is that I get like hardcore profile already done within Revit, so I don't need to manipulate it. So that I can move the profile horizontally. I can move it vertically, like up and down, front and back, and I can also change the angle of the profile to flip it. Maybe within a family if it's required, but just you like using it, like you can flip it 60, and you'll see that it flips back, which is a good thing. Maybe will come with handy with the when you required, but I like using it. And the vertical uh, profile would, or vertically or horizontally. So I'll move the V, be offset. Can move it to, let's say we want to move it 100 mil. That's it. So it goes back 100 mil. And we can also minus 100. And then you put it back to 0, go back to initial position. I would do the same thing for the horizontal. So let's say 100, it goes down. If you click minus 100, and it also go up and 0 to bring it to its initial position. That is a, I don't need to do anything. So it's just created for me. So you make it much easier for me to manipulate the family. And also the only profile that I've created is just the extent, because I want to extend it to cover any um, mullion or transom within the curtain panel. And one more thing that I like doing now. Oh, yeah, I need to show one more thing. I like doing, if we go back on plan, I like using control. So create, and I go to control. So these I like using it if I don't want to flip or rotate the family. I can use it for it to flip. It's got the ability to flip front and back, left and right. Especially if you got something here and there's not, you put something here and on this side there's nothing. So you can flip on each side. It come handy. I like using this if I don't want to rotate the family within the project. So this is one of the things that could come handy. I use it a lot of time on my families. So just to avoid having um, a lot of parameters and a lot of constraint. So once I've done this, I can load it into the family, into the project. Sorry, things should be this. This on here. Let us close this. I can load the into the file. I'll show you how everybody knows how to add the panel. So let me put him back to how he was previously. I think it was a glazed system family. Yeah, there you go. I'll put him back. And I'm gonna select. So you basically just select the panel that you loaded. And just add it. And once you add it, you can see that it's not aligning. It's a little bit down, and it's not. The core is a little bit bigger. Uh, it's not within the gap, so we can fix it. That's how we done all the profile family and all the parameters, so we can fix it within the project or Revit. Click on pattern and manipulate how we want it to be, basically. So I'm gonna select our pressing. And the first thing, we're gonna move it closer to the gap, to show some gap. The lower list, try to move the horizontal. Let's try to move it 25. Let's see where it goes. So when if it's going down, so let's say minus 25. That's nearly there. Yeah, that's the models. We need, I don't. I think the core is a little bit bigger, so we're gonna change the core. Um, the core delta. Let's make 30. Slightly there. We can make it be smaller. Let's change it to. Is it 28? Yeah, I think that's perfect. And we can move it up. What 35? 35. I think that's okay. Well, that's okay. So, we're gonna change the angle of the pressing. Let's try 95. Let's say 100. Let's see how we with 100. Yeah, 100 is perfect. And the next thing that we're gonna do is the projection of the profile. We're gonna bring it a bit closer. I think it's 430. Let's bring it closer to 200. That depending how your design is getting done, so you can change it as much as you can. I think that should be fine. So this is just to show how to manipulate your pressing or flashing. We think your tone can move it up and down once you created or front and back if it's required. We can do that. I think that's it. This is how to show you. And I think maybe next time we'll look at how to do the same thing for the jump pricing. And then I'm going to show you how to kind of design curtain wall with all the pressing exactly. Done in CAD. So you don't have to do in CAD. The next time we'll look at the jump pricing. Yeah. Thank you. In the next tutorial.